Did you know that it will cost you $200 to visit all of the museums in Istanbul? Well, I know that you don't have $200 just to spend on museums, so let me show you 8 places in Istanbul that are completely free to visit. If you're new to my channel, my name is Stephanie and I've been living in Istanbul since 2020 teaching English. I like to make videos about living in Istanbul and all of the places that I've discovered while living here. So in today's video, I'm going to show you 8 things that you can do in Istanbul that are absolutely free. Let's start with number 1, the Hippodrome of Constantinople. This is located kind of behind the Blue Mosque. You can see the remains of 3 things that used to be in the Hippodrome. They are the Serpent's Column, which is kind of just a very small piece still there, but it's still cool to look at. The other one is the obelisk. It's an Egyptian obelisk that's in the center of the Hippodrome. And there is another column like on the other side that doesn't have any decoration on it. It's just made of bricks. But this is a great place to kind of get an idea of what the Hippodrome looked like. You won't be able to see any of the walls. They've all disappeared. You'll be able to imagine chariot races and major events happening in this space. The second place that you can go to for free in Istanbul is an art gallery called Salt Beyoğlu. They have another location in Galata, but the one in Beyoğlu is located on Istiklal Street. This one is a little bit bigger and they have more exhibitions. You can go inside. There's a couple of different levels. On the top floor is kind of a garden where they have some nutritional forums and discussions. You just have to sign up for them on the website if you want to visit or attend. I believe on the first floor there is a theater where they also do some forums and discussions. They're also listed on the website. And the second floor kind of has another exhibition area. When I was there, they were showing a film. The ground floor is the main exhibition space. It changes every couple of months, but it's a great place to see some local Turkish and international artists. The other salt location in Galata is inside what used to be the old Ottoman bank, and you'll be able to see some of the old banknotes if you go to the -1 floor, the basement area. If you go to the basement area, you'll be able to see kind of a Ottoman bank museum. It's all digital. You can flip through the old banknotes and read what the design of the banknotes were and kind of get an idea of what the money was like. The Galata location is also a great place to get pictures. If you go up to the second floor, there's a really nice photo place for you to take lots of pictures. They also have a good cafe in this location as well, as kind of in the back, but you can go in there for free if you want to have lunch. The main part of Salt Galata is a library, so you'll see lots of students studying here as well. The third place that you can go to for free is Emirgan Park. I definitely recommend going to this park in the spring because there is a tulip festival. During the tulip festival, they plant 30 million tulips in this park, so it's definitely a good place to visit if you're a tulip fan, and definitely a great place to get pictures. The fourth place that you can visit for free in Istanbul is the Grand Bazaar, and this place is free to enter. Of course, if you want to buy something, you'll have to pay for it, but wandering around this maze of shops is definitely a great way to get a good perspective of the culture. You'll be able to find just about anything in this shopping center, from leather goods, ceramics, silk, jewelry, shoes, clothes, everything. You'll just have to kind of wander around and get a good idea of the prices and shops that you want to visit. Also, the Grand Bazaar is kind of organized by what you're looking for. So all of the jewelry shops are together, all the leather shops, all of the textile. It's all in the same area, so you'll be able to find lots of different things in the same place, and you won't have to wander around too much if you're looking for a particular item. The fifth place that you can go to for free is the Spice Bazaar, which is also called the Egyptian Bazaar. This is a little bit smaller than the Grand Bazaar, but I still recommend going here because it's a little bit more condensed and not as overwhelming as the Grand Bazaar. You can find other things besides spices here, like textiles and ceramics, but it's mostly spices and tea and Turkish delight, some baklava. So it's definitely less of a sensory overload. So if you want to start at the Egyptian Bazaar and then make your way to the Grand Bazaar, I recommend doing that. The next place that you can visit for free in Istanbul is called the Yeralati Mosque. I'm probably saying this wrong, but it's located in Karaköy, and it's said to have been the former crypt of the Castle of Galata. I've personally never been inside, but there is this tomb inside that like glows green. It's kind of a spooky looking thing, but this is what it looks like. You can definitely go inside. It's free to enter. Just make sure you're wearing the appropriate clothing before you go inside. The seventh thing that you can do for free is walk along the Bosphorus, because the Bosphorus is a major part of Istanbul. I recommend doing this in 3 neighborhoods. The first one is Ortaköy, the next one Arnavutköy, and the last one is Bebek. There is a path that connects all 3 of these neighborhoods that you can walk along right next to the water. Get a very good view of the entire city. You'll see all the boats going by, and it's very cool walking with the breeze from the Bosphorus. So you'll be able to take in all of the sights all at once. There are some benches to sit if you get tired. Lots of people also like to cycle or exercise in this area, so you'll see lots of runners or like people rollerblading and cycling. So just watch where you're going. A good time to go would be during sunset to get the sunset over the Bosphorus, but you can go anytime that you want. The last place that you can go to in Istanbul for free is the Train Museum. This museum is located in Suchukçay train station. Probably also saying this wrong. I can never say the name of this train station, but this is the name of it. This station used to be the terminal station for the Orient Express. The Orient Express is a famous train that connected Europe to Istanbul, and it was the first European continental train leaving from Paris. There are lots of books and stories. One particularly famous book is by Agatha Christie called Murder on the Orient Express. But inside this museum, the Istanbul Train Museum, you can see some old artifacts from the original Orient Express when it first was making its route. You'll be able to also see some old tickets and get an idea of what the station looked like, because it was very busy at the time. And you'll be able to see the front of an old train car. It's kind of in right when you walk into the museum. So again, this is also free to enter. It's definitely a good museum to check out if you're into trains. All right, so there you have it, 8 things that you can do for free in Istanbul. If this video gave you some value, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more insider tips about Istanbul. And with that, I'll see you in the next video.